Mr. Brown, I'm going to bring us a quarterly police update.
Mayor, Council, I see the slide all the time. Basically, the numbers stay pretty constant. The thing that I really want to bring forward out of my report to you tonight is that we started with this budget year, we began a program of hiring part-time dispatchers. And we've got our part-time dispatchers from other police agencies and fire agencies. And they've come to us. We hired 4. We have 3 of them completely through the training. And we see that is paying huge dividends for us. We have one of our full-time dispatchers in training about to come out, and that will get us full speed in there. All our personnel positions will be full in there. Plus, we'll be working those 4 part-timers. We expect that to pay huge dividends for us. Those guys and gals that we hired just plugged in, just went right to work, and it's kind of strange getting to hear new voices on the radio, but they're doing a great job. And also, while we're talking about radio stuff, I want to bring forward that our radio project is complete. We threw the switch on that last week. As Gary Gregg would say, to make a long story short, he said there's, like anything, there's some punch lists that need to be done, but the program, the radio system itself, and all the programming that went with it is working exactly the way we want it, not exceeding in some areas. So that was a big project for us and for the entire Northeast Tarrant County area, with all those departments that come through with us with that. And, everybody's up in digital now, so if you get a chance to listen, you'll hear it sounds a little different, voices sound a little different, but it's a lot clearer. And I think he said, as far as he got to Cleveland one time, and still had communication with our base station. So, yes.
On that topic, and we talked about retirement a while ago, and I kind of grinned the other night at the fire banquet. I think it was Chance said, we've been working on this for about a year. Sometimes people's perspective is their own career, and he's been in administration for about a year. That's his perspective. This, if you stop and think about how long that goes back, and how we have run our house, and there's a guy that's no longer working here that I think deserves great credits for this, and that's Harlan Westmore. You think back, and I don't know, it's probably been at least 5 years, or maybe 6 or 7, when we brought forward all kinds of plans of getting Tarrant County to do it, getting the 911 district to do it, and it was tens of millions of dollars of liability that we had out there. And this is, I guess, the night fire department, they were kind of crediting John O'Brien and Gary Gregg, and they've obviously been, particularly Gary's been the face of that, he headed the Netco. But if you trace that back, you got to remember where you came from. And Harlan, he was the driving force throughout the county of this. And I think it's a great celebration that thing is up and running. I think the deadline was 2015, but I remember correctly. So it's up and running early. For us, there is 0 debt in that. We paid cash for that, compliments of some crooks. And I guess on our, what we call it, subscriber equipment, there is some, there's a lease, and I think we're in our last year of that. But within the next year or so, we will be totally, there's going to be no liability on that. If you see old Harlan at a retirement party or something, pat him on the back, because he set this course of running and set us on the direction. This was something that in 2015 we were on the 800 megahertz. Say that like I know a lot about it, but we were on 7, 9, 7. But I mean, they were cutting us off, so it was not a matter of not going to do this. It was you do it, pay your service. Anyway, I don't want to belabor that. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, real quick comment, Mike, you need to give Jerry kudos. I was in a meeting, a very heated meeting of the NICO group, and Jerry, he is the president of that group. He did a great job in that coordination, and just want to give him some kudos and how well he did in that meeting. And it was heated there for a while, and he handled it, did a great job. So I just wanted to know.
He's a special guy. We're fortunate to have him with us.
I think you're right on that. 7 years back there where we were.
It was right after I got on council, I heard.
Well, I know, how much, that motor over lease, is it, we have one more year on that? Yeah, so that was a 5-year lease, so that's been 4, I guess, since we bought the subscriber equipment, we were several years, so you're probably not right. And this is, I couldn't even name off all the cities, but it's all around Dictionary County City. I guess it's what works, maybe. It will be countywide.
April 13th, for work to make the trip.
April 13th.
And then the other Northeast cities will make the trip March 20th.
Anyway, I didn't mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's very well made. Again, our non-committed time is what we really look at in this pie chart, and we're at 44.5%. Again, we think that'll come back to us as we get more people out of training and back on the streets. We're confident that that's what it's going to take to bring that back where we like to have it. Crimes against persons, the last quarter, up, down, and down, mostly down on that. But I just kind of give you the peek behind those numbers. And let's just say that October, you said 107, that's actually 4 victims out of 53,000 people.
Yeah.
For the year, we ended up with, I guess, annual crime rate per 1,000 population. Chance of being a victim of violent crime in Euless, 1.72 people per 1,000 were violent crime. Most of those, again, we go back to probably family violence, and inside that number is another number, and that's the number of repeat victims. And we have a lot of programs where we try to impact the repeat victims to get them out of that cycle. And we do that with the victim assistance and the various programs that we have available to us through the county and through the district attorney's office to help us intervene. When it comes to robberies, those are things that you read about. Inside that number is the other number. About 70% of those are people who know each other and are involved in various business deals. They don't want us around until one of them rips the other one off, then they want us to come solve the problem. So, there's numbers inside numbers, and I just want to give you kind of our peek inside those numbers. So that yearly, that's what our crime against persons look at for the entire year, up and down a little bit, but overall, the big number on that. Property crime, again, there's ways that two-edged sword on that is that we do education and enforcement, and I think our guys are doing a great job. Guys are doing a great job getting out inside those apartment communities, inside those parking lots, with our Sky Trailer and all those resources that we have. And I think we continue to show some real dividends of a really proactive approach. Plus, which I think is just as important as our education. Tony and the guys in the MPO office, and I think all of our guys and gals do a great job of pushing a crime prevention message when they're actually out there talking to the victim of the crime. How can this not happen again? Take your stuff out of your car, lock your garage, things like that. And again, that's it for the year. I'll give you a total on that one. Was out of 1,000, 29.33 people out of 1,000 were victim of a property crime in Euless last year. And these are some new officers, as we talk about new officers, and we will call this Manhattan South. Ed Howski, Dave Hoffer, and Mohammed, he goes by Mo, Cream. They all came to us from NYPD. Our Donnie Eggleston, who came from New York, is out there doing a great job. Him and Ed were partners in New York. And Ed came down here and visited, and he said, hey, this is the place for me. And Ed and David were roommates, and he said, well, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. And Dave and Mohammed were good friends. And so, anyway, we came down, they interviewed with us, and they just outstanding, three outstanding young men. And like I
They
said,
talk funny?
do what?
Do they talk funny?
Yes.
Be careful.
I can help you translate.
You can help me. But I'll tell you where they're at right now. Of course, Nani is out on the street with us right now working, but Ed, Dave, and Mo, they're in the police academy. And even though they've been to the police academy in New York, we thought it was important that we give them a good foundation of Texas law and Texas criminal procedure. So we're going to put them through the first 6 weeks of the police academy, and they'll get that, the traffic law, the code of criminal procedure, and penal code. They have a firm foundation of that. Then we'll give them a chance to come out and challenge the state test. If they pass that test, then we'll bring them out of the academy, and they'll go to work. If they stumble, well, then we'll just leave them in there and let them finish. And either way, we look for great things for these guys. We're proud that they're here, and like I said, they're all happy to be here. That's all I got. Any questions?
I would ask, make an observation, maybe not, I mean, last night, is the District 4 still y'all's busiest?
Yes.
That, if you pay attention to what West does, you want to go about their District 3, it's the central kind of the southeast. There's a lot of concern in downtown about the north part of Euless, where the road is, and the east part, but I want to make sure to remember, it used to be that way with police, but that most of the activity is in the central part. It's not like on the police and tires, so we do have to be concerned about that peripheral growth, but that's most of the activity is up there in the park. You get a lot of concentration of people. So don't get too concerned with that peripheral. Plus, we get the assistance of, particularly